Here's everything you need to know before and after purchasing your first car. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's Matthew here, and of course welcome to my channel, Matthew the Entrepreneur. So you guys have been asking me to make this video explaining what you guys need to know before and after purchasing your first car. We're going to talk about everything. We're going to get down into it, and I'm going to tell you prices, breakdowns, and more. All right, guys, here we go. So this is for persons who are trying to purchase a car or planning to purchase a car and everything you need to know. And I want to be real with you. I learned a lot during this process, and owning and purchasing a car is a lot more expensive than buying the car itself. It is, well, we've always heard that from our parents and we've always heard that from persons, but when you're doing it for yourself, it really is a really costly experience. It's a luxury. Owning a vehicle is a luxury, and to be owned for you to be able to own a car and maintain a car and sustain owning a car is a luxury that is unexplainable. I'm telling you, guys, but don't overtax him. That already gave you the story time about the taxi man, right? Taxi man shouted, "Two fat man in a my car, no!" Not going back there. Alright guys, so after you purchase your car, the first thing you're going to go and look about is insurance. Your car needs insurance, and let's be honest with you, insurance is not a very affordable thing. Now, depending on your age of your license, your insurance can be more affordable or it can be more expensive. I had revealed to you guys that I had gotten a quote from an insurance company that they quoted me 265,000 for comprehensive insurance. But me not a money there.
But here I was all this time thinking they were Bill Gates when they were not even Bill Fence.
But I just wanted to let you know that that's what you can be expecting, even upwards to 350,000 if your license is young. Now, personally for me, I went to another agency and I was able to get a more affordable rate. But you also have options. Let's say that your family uses an insurance company and you want to stick with that, you think they're great and your family recommends it, you can always opt to get a third-party insurance. A third-party insurance is that the insurance company will fix the person's car if you were wrong in the accident, but they won't fix yours. So you will have to fix your vehicle personally out of your pocket. That is third-party insurance. Now, third-party insurance does cover you if the other person is wrong, because obviously if they're wrong, you would reach out to your insurance and then they would contact their insurance to reimburse the money that they have to get to fix your car, right? So when you have third-party, drive properly and don't be wrong. That's all you have to, ensure. With comprehensive insurance, they will fix the person's car and they'll fix your car up to a certain budget or a limit, depending on what is in your insurance clause. I don't know. Well, once you secured insurance, then the process is just beginning. So when you have your insurance, you can pay, because somebody asked me this, if you can pay in monthly, in threes or monthly. They asked me monthly, but really and truly you can pay in threes. For my insurance company, I do know someone that has insurance and they pay monthly. So yes, you can pay monthly, but personally for me, if I have the money now, I have to just pay it in full, because I don't believe in paying in parts, because anything can happen, life can change, and rather you use the money. So I rather use the money, and if something should rather may have to go earn more money, hustle the money, or tap into whatever savings. I just believe that once I have that bill in front of me, I paid it. So personally for me, I just paid my insurance in full for the year, because I didn't want to have that stress. I didn't want to have that continuous monthly fee, and it's a good thing I have, because the amount of rather I have collecting these past like 3 months here, the money that would have done fall up, I made that probably have no insurance and can't drive the car. You know what I mean? So personally for me, you can pay monthly, you can pay in 3 parts with my insurance, but I just paid in full. Now, let's go to the tax office. So there's a few things you need to handle. You just bought your first car, so you're going to do a title transfer. Now, for the title transfer, I think it was anywhere between 5,000 to 6,000 for the title transfer. and everything kind of adds up really, really quickly at the tax office. You can fill out your information. If you want to put somebody else on your car, so let's say that you have a good relationship with your brother, your sister, your mother, your uncle, your granny, and if God forbid something should happen to you, then the title can be transferred in their name. So you can choose if you want to do that based on your relationship with your family or your partner. If you want to own your car by yourself, you can do that too. That's just really up to you. So you do the title transfer first. So you fill out the information and so on and so forth. Your car doesn't have plates, so if you're a first time owner, you're going to be getting first time plates. If somebody has owned a car before, you can just transfer your plates to your new vehicle. But if you don't own a car yet, if your first car, you're going to have to pay for your plates, and that's around the same budget too. So you see how things are adding up already. So of course you're going to be doing registration next, and that would have been the sticker on the car, but you no longer have to do that. You put the sticker on the car, but you still have to do registration. And I think registration for the year, I think it's about 10 for the year. I think it's 10 for the year. I think that's what I paid. And then fitness is actually really affordable. I thought it was there. I really was prepping myself because I had fitness when I purchased the car. When I purchased the car, the fitness was still valid. So if the fitness you purchased the car, let's say you purchased it from a previous owner, then the fitness would still be valid if it's valid. If it's valid, you don't have to pay for the fitness until when it's up, right? So you're going to see that in the maintenance vlog. And my fitness for the year it's 4,500 for fitness. And depending on your age of your car, you may get a year, 2, 4, or 3 years with the new laws that have passed in Jamaica. You don't have to go yearly depending on the age of your car. So stick around for the maintenance vlog and you get more information on that. So realistically, you're gonna go to tax office with anywhere between $30,000 to $40,000. Yes, let that sink in, because you've purchased your car for how much ever, whatever. And then now you're gonna have to ensure that you have 30 to 40 grand for the tax office alone. Because if you're not doing if you're not doing fitness, then for me everything came to around, stick to maintenance vlog to get that figure. I'm gonna give you that figure in the maintenance vlog because I have to kind of push it into the maintenance vlog too, so I'll drop it in there. So realistically, interest can be anywhere from 60 to 300,000. It really just depends on your age of your license. What I would also recommend for new drivers is, if you have a good relationship with your parents, put your parents' name on the car too. And let your parents take out the insurance on the car and add you as a driver. That can save you a multitude of money. Trust me, hear me tell you, it can save you a lot of money by doing that route, and that is perfectly legal. They're adding you as a driver, so you're known as a driver on the vehicle, but your quotation will be lower because your parents' license is older, and based on your parents' history with the insurance, they also might have points. So that's something to consider also. Alright, so somebody wanted me to talk about the ASX and my experience, but before we go there, let's talk about servicing. So servicing is something that you have to do on your vehicle when you get a vehicle, regardless. Well, for second hand, it's like a necessity. Even if you're buying a local import, like a recent imported vehicle, you still have to do servicing. So servicing would include oil, filters, spark plug, transmission fluid, coolant, the full works, right? Because the last thing you want to do is buy your nice car and you're driving your car and you're going on the highway and you're overheating or you're having issues. You may also have to change things like brake pads, or you may even have to change tires, right? Those are things that are regular on a second-hand car or a local import that you may have to fix. Personally, I believe if you're buying your first car, if it's second hand, you should not be taking a second hand with a lots of problems. In my car vlog, you heard me mention about the beautiful Subaru Impreza, the blue one that I fell in love with, but unfortunately, as I said, it had issues, front end issues, and I personally was not going to take it on. So it's something that you have to consider what you want to do. Maybe you have family that maybe you have family that are mechanics, so you may can save and you may can do that route. But if you're somebody where you have nobody in your family where can do something there, do not take it up, because mechanics are expensive and finding a good mechanic sometimes is so hard. Because just like the construction man, them out here, them wicked and thief, mechanic them wicked and thief. Let me tell you, okay. With servicing can be expensive. It really just depends on your car too. But you're gonna get the full breakdown of that in the maintenance vlog. Servicing can cost about, and I'm very serious. So stick around for the maintenance vlog, guys, to see how much servicing cost me, because I'm giving you guys the full breakdown in that. And I had to do some other things to my car, some light stuff, but you're gonna get the full breakdown in my maintenance vlog. So some of you persons asked me about the ASX. So my Mitsubishi ASX, to fill my tank, it depends on where I get gas. Me is a kind of boy where me I drive way out for to get cheap gas. Me I get cheap gas. Me I ask you. I know my favorite place to get gas is downtown and Crossroads. I will go to either Petrodram right across from Rainforest below Courts. Right, so when I get past Caribbean go down, because they will have gas sometime for, I just got gas the other day and it was like 175 for 90. I only use 90, so that's good. And then sometimes you go down to downtown, you get gas all 170, 169. So for me to fill my tank is like 9 grand, and I can make close to the full line. I probably would say everything would probably be like 10 grand to fill it. Now with my day to day, I go out daily and I drive around town. I kid you not, probably like a week and a half or a week and quarter. So a week probably on 2-3 days until I have to fill my tank again, or probably I'll get 2 weeks out at one time. So for a regular day, I'm not lie to you, I get all 10 days. And to be honest with you, I drive down to Mobay, right, on a full tank. Drove to Mobay. Drove to go visit some family in Falmouth, close to Ochi. No, close to St. Anne's, sorry. Or Falmouth. No, St. Anne's. Close to St. Anne's. Drive down to some family. Drive back up to Mobay. Drive around Mobay. Drive to the beach in Mobay. Drive back to Kingston. I think I was about half tank. So, not bad. You know, personally, that's why you don't get a big engine car. Unless you want a Beast, unless you want a Mark X, unless you want, a 3-liter Nissan Skyline, whatever you want to do, that's really your business. Me personally, me young, and I'm not sink money in a gas. So I had to get a gas efficient car, and my car is a 2-liter engine. And highly would recommend prioritize saving money and not having to be gassing up your car every time. You know what I mean? I do have friends that have faster cars. Even I was talking with Shadow Brick. You guys have seen, him have the Audi T2. And we were talking about the time. Say he's at the gas station like every 4 days, every 3 days, and it's a lot. So you guys really have to prioritize how much you want to save. Honestly, for servicing and maintenance, you will get the full price as I said in that vlog, but I would give you like a budget anywhere from 50 to 100 grand. Honestly, let me tell you something. Maintain on a car. Just like how them say, a apple a day keeps the doctor away, a maintenance a day keeps birds away, and it hurts if you does check birds. I'm not telling a lie, it hurts. It hurt. Because now as I said about it hurts if it hurt. It hurt if you check birds. Birds dear. Birds, if you want to work with me, don't reach out to me, birds, please. God no.
Birds now work with you. Birds now work with you. Belgian gift tongues.
Now buying a new car versus used car. Personally, if I could have afforded to buy a new car, I probably would have. And let me explain why quickly. Personally, if I was in the market for a new car and I could afford it, I probably would have went to Toyota or Kia or Honda, because I like the new vessels. But I wouldn't go with brand new brands like Jetour and BYD. While they're cool and they're futuristic and they're new to the market, and I want to see how the market is doing with them 3 or 4 years after. Right now, when you are buying those kind of cars, you are getting free maintenance. You're getting free servicing. I want to know in 3 years' time when your servicing is done, what is going to be the cost of service? What is your experience like with the car, and stuff like that. I would have, if I could have afforded it, I would have gone with probably Toyota. And that's also because, Toyotas are reliable cars. And then also we know that servicing, when you buy a new car, servicing is usually included, so you save on servicing and stuff like that when you just buy a new car. There's not much mileage, less issues. Really, you are the one that's putting the wear and tear, right? I personally do not believe in loans. I'm not a fan of a loan, I'm going to tell you honest the truth. But if you can put a big enough down payment on a car, let's say a car should cost anywhere from 5 to 6 million for a brand new car. Because I don't believe in spending 8, 9, 10, 20. Me not in that. Even if when we reach there in life, I'm still not gonna do that. So if a car is even 6 million, you put on 3, and you have to take out 3, let have to be low interest. Low interest. So you pay some low monthly fees where you feel like, say, when you pay your car loan, your bills, your food and everything, you're not dying. Then that's good with a short repayment time for me personally, because you don't want your servicing to be up on a car 3 years later and you still have a car loan paying, and if anything happens to the car, then you have to be doing your servicing, paying your servicing out of pocket and whatever. So it really just depends. Personally, as I had mentioned in my as I had mentioned in my car buying video, my car is second hand. I did buy it from a female driver, and I bought it from her because her company had given her a company vehicle. My car is not brand new, and I did have to do light minor things to it. But personally, I'm happy with my car, right? I would recommend, if you're a first time buyer, to do what you want to do. I'm not going to tell you to go and buy a second hand. If you are a first time buyer but you're working a great job and you feel secure in your job and you have a backup income, or you have a little hustle that's bringing in money, and you can manage even if you lose your work to keep up with your payments, do your big one. If you are like me, where you're just starting off in life and you don't want to have that pressure on your back, follow suit and get a second hand. You can get great second hands. Just ensure that you carry a reliable mechanic to double check these cars with you, and you'll be good to go. You know what I mean? I have no issues. I maintain my car. It's been good. It's been great to me. And hopefully it will continue to be great with me. You know what I mean? But if you're in your bag, you're just in your bag and you do your thing. If you're in your bag, do your thing. If you're in your bag and you can go there and Kia and get a brand new Kia, go and do it. Because you deserve the best. It's your life and a one life you have to live. But if you're broke pocket like me, well, not broke pocket. I say that. If you're trying to be financially literate, you're trying to be financially literate and keep your safe bet and thing, just go and get a nice second hand, check it good, make your mechanic check it. I'm trust you, if you take care of your second hand will take care of you. Alright, I think we're almost finished right here. I think that's about it. When it comes to, I talked about the loans, cash, no debt. Loans are little pressure, and of course you have to repay. Both are valid, just depending again on your situation. I talked about the ASX, so let's talk about first time brands you should be looking for. First time brands, I'm just gonna give you my 5 or my 4. I'm gonna give you my 4. Toyota, Honda, Suzuki, Mitsubishi. I done right, so I'm finished. First time buyer, Toyota, Honda, Suzuki, Mitsubishi. Do not go and buy a Nissan. I'm sorry, no disrespect to Nissan, but do not go and buy a Nissan. If you're a first time buyer, what are you doing with a BMW and an Audi? If you're a young first time buyer that is just starting out in life, what are you doing with an Audi? What are you doing with a BMW? What are you doing with them? Hype. Because that's the only reason you should have that. But as I said, Toyota, Honda, Suzuki, Mitsubishi. Those are your safe bets. If you agree with me or not agree with me, if you don't agree with me, I say go comment and tell me what you would buy instead. I just wouldn't take up a Nissan. Trust me. Trust me, I wouldn't. These parts are easy to find and mechanics know about them. Another question somebody asked me is hybrid or non-hybrid. I was really interested in the Honda shuttles. I love them. I'm gonna say them futuristic. I kind of like the Pringle, the gear shifter. Really like how it's futuristic gear, almost like the Benz vibes. You know what I mean? But personally, I have a friend whose battery died, and he had to pay $350,000 for the battery. Yes, regardless, the batteries have a long lifespan of 5 to 10 years. His batteries failed after 3 years, and he had to fork it again. If my battery in my car dead right now, I think about 15 to probably 10 to 20 grand for your battery, depending where you go. You can go to that price man right now and go pick up on $14,000 battery and throw it in there, and that's me. I'm good to go. You can get gas efficient cars that are non-hybrid, guys. Honda Fits, right? We know that. Toyota Aqua, Suzuki Swift. You know what I mean? The Mitsubishi ASX. Those are gas efficient cars. You can get a gas efficient car in each one of the brands I told you about. Yes, you may have to give up space. Yes, you may have to give up engine speed. But what are you really prioritizing for your first car? Are you really stepping out to flash? Or are you stepping out to get the convenience to go from A to B? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? What do you really want? Like, yeah, you can afford a Mark X. You can go and buy one. They are more affordable. No. But when that Mark X, you press on the 3-liter engine, you are going to guzzle gas. And then you will be working for the gas station. And I can hardly support myself already. So why the hell me I go support Rubis? Why me I go support Blaze? Why me I go support Texaco? Me can't afford it. Me can only support Pana Intrum. I want to see one every week. I want to see one probably a week and a half. But I want to see every 3 days. So when me come here, me look at you and say, Matty, I know you don't. I'm going to say, well, I'm going to Rochelle. You know already, give me the regular. No, sir. Me not depend that. So you buy your car. You need to realistically have anywhere from 250, 350, 400. You can have less, if you know how things are going. You can check these things before you buy them. So if you know, say, you're going to buy a 2014 car, call the insurance, check how much insurance it be. If you feel like you're a confident driver and you can manage, do the third party. If your third party maybe 50 grand. If you don't get the insurance for 50 grand, say you have to have your 30 for tax office, say you have to have your little bit for the servicing. You can do everything for 150. It just really depends. But if you're a new driver, realistically, 250, 350, 450. That's how much you need to have after your car. So don't be going and say, boy, I have 2 mil, so I'm going to buy one 2 mil car because I want a 2018. And then when you buy the 2 mil car, you have to part that because you don't have no more money to do anything else. And you have to go work and hustle or wait for the next paycheck or 2 paycheck and pinch out what you can pinch out to finally put your car on the road. You know what I mean? So realistically, guys, that's my advice. I think I covered everything. As I said, get your proper mechanic to check, do your servicing when you buy your car, second hand or even new import. You need to get your car serviced for a new import. Guys, just because they're new to Jamaica does not mean that they're new to driving. They've been driven. They're just new to the island. So go and get that car serviced same way. Alright guys, I hope you guys truly did enjoy this video. Do ensure that you like and subscribe, and please look out for the maintenance vlog and other vlogs that are coming to the channel. And I hope I answered any of your questions. If you have any more questions for me, comment below and I'll probably do a part 2 if I get enough questions. Alright, have a good one and stay safe and best of luck on you purchasing your first car.